Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and on this channel we review a lot of BMWs. I've owned a lot of BMWs. I think I'm the only YouTube channel that can say I've owned a BMW for the last 18 years. I've owned 6 of them. I still own 3 of those 6, and I've driven BMWs well over 100,000 miles. Now, out of the 6 cars that I had, 5 of them were BMW M cars. And if you see other YouTube videos or blogs or read on the forums, you'll think every BMW engine blows up, every rod bearing is bad, and every subframe cracks. So this is just my experience with BMWs, owning them the last 18 years as daily drivers, weekend cars. I've even tracked a few of them. And what I want you to do is, when you're done watching this video, leave a comment below with your BMW experience. I think the whole point of this is to learn from each other. So some of you have probably had great experiences with no problems, and some of you have probably had terrible experience with nothing but problems. So I think the point of this is to learn from each other. And, I think I have a real good basis here with 18 years, 6 different cars, and well over 100,000 miles. So we will go through my 6 BMWs one by one. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now on to the video. All right, guys, so let's start this with my current BMW. So the most recent BMW I bought is this BMW M2. Now, it's a 6-speed manual, and this is a 2016, and it's an early build. So the first batch of BMW M2s were released around April 15th of 2016. My car, I took delivery of May 6th, 2016. So it was just, right after the first batch of cars. So it is an earlier build. Now, this was my daily driver in 2016. Now it's more of a semi-daily driver. But I have about 10,000 miles on the car, and the car has been flawless. So I was doing a monthly ownership review on this car. Now that I've had it over 20 months, I typically do maybe a quarterly review on it just to keep you guys updated. But a common question I get, has the car been reliable? Well, the car is, bone stock. It's 100% stock, and it has been super reliable. I've had no issues at all. It's never been back to the dealer for anything. So everything works perfectly. And again, this is my daily driver in 2016. I have a little less than 10,000 miles on it, and the car has been totally flawless. This is my 2001 BMW M Coupe. As you know, 2001 and 2002 model year BMW M Coupes have the S54 engine from the E46 M3. Now, this car has a ton of modifications, the Dynon strut bar being the least of it. It also has Dynon software. It has suspension. It is sitting on 19-inch wheels instead of 17s. It has got a short throw shifter. It has got a catback exhaust. Now, this car has 50-something thousand miles on it. I've owned it about 3 years. I bought it used. Now, everything you'll hear about the S54 engine in these BMWs are rod bearings, Vanos issues, cracked subframes. I actually did 3 separate independent PPIs on this car just to make sure there were no issues. And there weren't any. The car passed PPI with flying colors. Again, I've owned it 3 years. I've driven it some miles, and I haven't had any issues with this car. Now, this car I'm planning on keeping long term, so we'll track that reliability, see if that changes over the years. But so far, so good with this car, no issues. The next car is my 2011 BMW M. In the United States, they were sold in model year 2011 only. They made 740 units, 309 in this Valencia orange. Now, I bought this car used almost 4 years ago with 10,000 miles, and now it's got 16,000 miles and change. So that's certainly not enough to know long-term reliability, but in the 4 years I've had it, I've had 0 issues with the car. Now, I even put on a Cobb tune. Cobb ECU tune, which gave it like a ridiculous amount of torque, like 450 foot-pounds or whatever, talking off the top of my head. and the only bad thing that happened is I ate through my rear tires. But that is not a reliability problem. Now again, 16,000 miles isn't enough to know long-term reliability, but I plan on keeping this car a very long time and will track it over the years. Next up is my 2008 BMW M3 sedan. This is my actual car. It had a 6-speed manual transmission. I bought this car new in 2008, had it for 6 years, drove it for about 40,000 miles, and even did a few autocrosses with it. Now, this is a video I did about a year ago with my very old camera, so forgive the quality. The gentleman I sold it to was nice enough to let me do a review of this car before he sold it. Now, mine again was a 2008 model, which are known for rod bearing problems. I had zero issues with the rod bearings at all. No squeaks or rattles. The only thing I think I had to replace was one of the angel eyes. But otherwise, I did the maintenance on time, and it was flawless. And of course, my E46 M3 Laguna Seca Blue 6-speed manual rear-wheel drive. Now, this is not my exact car. I have no film of my exact car. So this is a friend's car that's very similar to mine, and I've actually tried to buy this car from him. The difference in this car, as you can see, it has a gray interior and a sunroof, and mine was a sunroof delete with a black interior, but both of these are 6-speed manuals. Now, this is actually 2001, and mine was a 2003. I had no problems with this car. I put 10,000 miles on it, no vanish issues, no cracked subframes. The only issue with the car is it was subject to the rod bearing recall. So 01s to 03s, I believe, had their rod bearing recall, and they revised the car in 2003 and a half. And this was my first BMW ever. When I first started in real estate in my 20s, I needed a 4-door luxury car. So I stuck to my formula, which is rear-wheel drive stick shift, and I thought the 3 Series would be the perfect candidate. Unfortunately, my dream car was an E46 M3 in Esterol Blue, because you can get that in sedan, but I couldn't afford it. Even a used one I couldn't afford, so I bought a used 328i. And what I liked about the car was the sport package. So the sport package actually gives you these wheels that are on this convertible here, and that's how you can tell that it's the sport package. So I couldn't find a picture of a silver car with a sport package, but I love that it was a stick shift. I bought it used, certified pre-owned for a really good price. I put 30,000 miles a year on this car for years, and had zero problems. The only thing that ever went wrong with the car was the water pump, and that was covered by the certified pre-owned warranty. Okay, guys, so those are my 6 BMWs. So 18 years of ownership, well over 100,000 miles. 5 out of those 6 cars were BMW M cars. I bought many of those cars used, and the reliability problems that I've had have been very, very minor over these 18 years. So did I just get lucky? Is that indicative of all BMWs, or am I way off? So please leave a comment below with your BMW story. Love to hear if the cars you've owned and how many miles you've put on them and the problems that you've had, if any. And it'd be great to all share and learn from each other. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you like this kind of video, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends so our channel can grow. And remember to leave your BMW story comment below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.